Peace, 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 fam. This is Chocolate AMUN-RA. And the morning message. I'm a little late. Actually, I'm a lot late on the morning message, but doesn't matter as long as it's the morning and the message being told. This is the message, y'all. Check this out. But before we do all that, we must pay all due respects to the Creator. Pay attention, I said Creator, because that's going to be a very clarification on the message today. And I know some of y'all religious people ain't going to like what I'm about to say, but you really need to wake up. But let me put it in there. The sun rises. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Peace unto you, brothers and sisters, gods and goddesses, kings and queens. The morning message is this. You believe in Jesus. You believe in the dinosaurs. You believe in all these things, but you don't have a clue mathematically that the things that you believe is a default. Pay attention. I'm not going to be a long story about what I'm about to say. God created man, woman, and child. God created the animals, the flying creatures, created the fish in the sea. He created the land on the earth. He created human beings, right? It's in the Bible, all right. He done this in 6 days, and the 7th day he rest. Now, hold that. Hold it. Y'all believe in the dinosaurs. You believe the dinosaurs was here millions of years ago. So if the dinosaurs is here before man, the dinosaurs was here before man, you tell me mathematically, if God created all these things in 6 days, because what he says out of his mouth comes to pass. So in 6 days, God created all things. So how in the world that the dinosaurs was here millions of years ago? If God created everything in 6 days. Huh? By default, religion and science have clashed, and you have not figured that out. Because if God created man, the dinosaur, the animals, the fish in the sea, cultivated the ground, but he needed a man to help cultivate the ground. That means work it. So where was the dinosaurs at if man was here on the planet, okay, and God said in the beginning, let's make them, T-H-E-M, in our image. This is what he states. So where the freaking dinosaurs was at if they was here millions of years ago? Plus, Adam was on the earth, so he was perfect until he sinned. So if he was perfect, right, until him and his wife sinned, where was the dinosaurs at? Why in the Bible doesn't tells you any descriptions of dinosaurs? But the Bible states about the Nephilims, these giant creatures. After Adam and Eve supposed to sin. Huh? The Nephilims are supposed to be from the angels who came down and slept with the beautiful women on the earth. And then these babies, giant babies, had appeared. Not appeared, but was born, and they grew. This was in the Bible. This is in the beginning of Genesis. So tell me where the fucking dinosaurs is at. Where in Genesis, by the dinosaurs are are being exposed, being told. Come on now. Come on. By default, that shit don't make no sense. By default, you all talking, oh, there's a dinosaur, blah, 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 blah. Where? Where in the Bible says dinosaurs? I don't see no records in Egypt, Babylonian, Sumerian texts where the fucking dinosaurs was existence. Peru, Mexico, all these great places, but they could show you flying ships and giant people when they show you in their documentaries. They could show you these things, but they cannot show you dinosaurs. And let me tell you something, folks. By default, that shall automatically wake you up. Here's another scenario. If the angels could come down and form themselves as a man to sleep with the women, the angels, why did Jesus needed to come through the woman's womb? Let's pay attention. Why did Jesus need to come through the woman's womb to be born, be a baby? He's got to be nurtured, drink milk and all this stuff. For what? I know what you're going to say. Because he had to be sacrificed for our sins. Why he couldn't just form himself as a man? But the angels did it. And let's get something straight. There's many angels form themselves as a man in the Bible. Like in Sodom and Gomorrah, when it was destroyed, there was angels that came and spoke to Lot. Who he was speaking to? He was speaking to a man, told him. He was speaking to the man, so they obviously formed themselves into a man to do a justice of destroy the city that was a cesspool. So if this is the case, you tell me why Jesus couldn't form himself to a man. He could have easily done that. So he needed to go through the woman's womb. A pure womb. Let me tell y'all something. You let the white society system had brainwashed you. Don't listen to me. I was brainwashed too. Brainwash you with all these freaking scientific bullshit. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Biblical bullshit. Because they going to tell you that dinosaurs was on this earth millions of years ago. But God made it. God made the earth, the heavens, the people, the animals in 6 days. In 6 days, God made creation. So how in the world and when the dinosaurs existed? It cannot be this way. It cannot be this way. Because if God created man and the animals in 6 days, well, guess what? They all was around each other at the same time. Now you do your research on that. That's the morning message. Peace unto you. You black folks, I ain't worried about you white folks, but you black folks, especially Christians, the answer be right in your face and you do not want to know because you want to die believing in these default acts of some type of bullcrap wisdom or, knowledge. That knowledge is false, it is weak, and you believe what it is, and it ain't so. It is not so. Wake up. That's how easy how people just listen to every little thing that comes out. And a lot of times, before I get off, you already felt that something wasn't correct, but you denied it. because you wanted to go along with everyone else. Peace. This is Chocolate AMUN-RA.